Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute episode 612.
In today's episode, Alexa will now remind you to take your pills.
My pills. Where are my pills? Amazon's Alexa voice devices have infiltrated a quarter of U.S. homes, and the company is continually seeking ways to make the devices more useful. One such example is when the company noticed that customers were using Alexa to create medication reminders on their own, so they, of course, implemented a skill to match this habit. Amazon has recently launched a medication management feature for Alexa owners. The feature will allow customers to set up their own medication reminders and request voice refills using their prescription information. Amazon has partnered with Giant Eagle, a pharmacy chain with more than 200 locations across Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maryland, West Virginia, and Indiana. Any customer with an active prescription and an Alexa device can access the medication management skill on their Alexa app. Using the skill is simple. Alexa will walk Giant Eagle customers through the process of setting up a profile and personal passcode, which serves as an extra level of authentication so that Alexa won't deliver a medication list to the wrong person. After linking their accounts, a customer can ask Alexa about their medications and get a description of each. They can say, Alexa, manage my medication to get started on reminders. And once the reminder goes off, a user can ask, Alexa, what medication am I supposed to be taking right now? Alexa will again ask for the passcode before providing an answer. Customers can also request prescription refills via Alexa, and Giant Eagle has an existing service to deliver medications to the home. The multiple levels of security make sense for Amazon since they've come under fire numerous times for breaches in customer privacy. Giant Eagle noted that it won't be working with any other companies in the home assistant market, but Amazon has other projects underway. They're also partnering with Omnicell, which specializes in automated pharmacy dispensing to further help with medication management. Next year, Amazon also plans to expand to additional pharmacies to serve thousands, perhaps millions, more users. Where's my pills? Lady Nikki, where's my pills?
I know.
Go on.
This is not surprising to me. That's how I feel about this.
No, I think it's
their combination with PillPack. I mean, that just kind of gives you all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And PillPack is a decent, like, it's an amazing thing because they put it into a nice pocket bowl. You know, you don't have to forget them. You don't have to sort them out every single time.
Right. Here's my Monday pack. Here's my Tuesday pack.
It's already done for you. You know,
done. And you basically, if you're traveling, you say, okay, how long am I going away? Grab my three little packs and good to go.
Yep. So the reminder stuff is great, I think.
Yeah. And I think what was stopping them is it wasn't until April they became HIPAA compliant. So that's going to open it up to a lot of other things similar to this. But I think what this does, it further proves the utility of voice devices if, in fact, the user/customer decides to use it. The jury is still out as to how many people actually use a lot of these skills. I think what we're seeing is a lot of siloing of the types of use cases for voice devices, meaning the guy who says, lady, tell me what the weather is, and then that's it. And then the others,
lady, tell me.
Yeah, or the others who are running their smart homes completely on it.
Yeah.
Which is good. Like me. I won't.
Like you. Like you're one of those, you want to run everything on me. I'm just like, I won't even run my Spotify on there because I'm very particular as to what I want to play. Bart just goes, lady, play my music.
Pretty much. But yeah, I mean, Alexa's becoming like a very, very versatile thing. I mean, you and I just got the new ones. I like it. It's a great speaker. It's a great thing for the kitchen. So I think it's useful.
Yeah, I think we are going to see, and again, we'll talk about use cases again. So what Bart is referring to is we both got an Echo Show on a Black Friday Cyber Monday deal that I basically could not refuse. And now it's basically this 10-inch high definition TV that's in my kitchen that I stare at all day long while I'm drinking coffee. A lot of utility to it. I mean, it's especially if you're someone who likes to keep up on the news and things like that. A lot of great uses for it. But getting back to the health part of this, you could say all day long about the privacy thing, but Amazon is still using some of the voice snippets. They're listening to some of them to help improve the device, which makes a lot of people uncomfortable. And one person said in Engadget, this is a direct quote, "It's not Amazon's business to know what prescriptions I'm currently on, nor will it be anyone else's when they decide to sell my private data to some other company." And companies can promise all day long, but I'm sure there's some fine print somewhere.
But that's the thing. They can't really, because HIPAA compliant, that makes it, that's supposed to protect it, right? So that's part of it. But you don't think pharmacy has it? All those companies have it.
True.
Like, no matter how you do it, your data is still there. Like pharmaceutical companies already have your data, what you're using. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
And I would say that big pharma is almost worse than big tech.
Well, yeah, right. But you got to look at it. That data is somewhere. It doesn't matter what you think it is. Like, nobody's writing in on a notepad. Every doctor now pretty much is all digital, right? They'll send in, not even call in, they send your prescriptions to a pharmacy that you want to go to all the time.
You're right. Yeah.
It's already
floating out there somewhere.
It's already floating out there already.
Right. And speaking of voice commerce, we're going to take this opportunity to tell you about a recent white paper published by Sumo Heavy. The report is called "The Current State and Future of Voice-Assisted Shopping" and explores the voice assistant adoption, its frequency of use, and the impact of voice-enabled technology on the future of e-commerce. The study polled consumers across the country and explores the average consumer's view of voice assistants and its potential as a useful platform for brands and retailers. It's a free download, so if you're curious about the emerging tech of voice commerce, head on over to voicecommercesurvey.com. That's voicecommercesurvey.com. Stick in your email, get a free download. It won't hurt you, and you might learn something. All right, we'll do a little stat time. According to a recent UBS survey, the top reservations that health systems have about working with Amazon are lack of control, oversight or standardization at 30%, worries around product quality, 20%, and limitations on the types of products available. That's about 10%. All very valid concerns. Americans spent $535 billion with a B on prescription drugs in 2018, an increase of 50% since 2010. I think I've spent maybe $2 billion of that. That's according to American Progress. I'm just kidding. And Amazon holds 61.1% of the smart speaker market share. Second is Google with 23.9%. That's according to the VoiceBot Smart Speaker Consumer Adoption Report from January 19. You guys get anything else?
Nope.
All right, it's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.